Good morning. Welcome back to my kitchen. Yes, it's the morning time again, but I'm not making breakfast. I'm making dinner. What we're having tonight is roast turkey breast. And I do like to get this started in the morning because I brine my turkey breast. And this is the same thing I do at Thanksgiving. I brine my turkey. I love to brine things. You guys know that. It imparts flavor and not really calories. It's like really a nice, amazing hack to adding interest to your protein. Okay, so all I have to do is mix my brine up and drop this turkey in here and throw it in the fridge. For a 4-pound turkey breast, I'm starting with 6 cups of water. And this is 1/4 cup of honey. And I'm just gonna add that to the water because I love a little sweetness. And this turkey isn't gonna come out tasting honey. It's not gonna come out tasting salty. It's not gonna come out tasting anything. It's just gonna come out tasting like delicious roast turkey. Every brine needs salt. And so for 6 cups of water, I'm using 1/2 cup of kosher salt. And this is gonna season the meat from the inside out. And it's going to really make it stay moist. And that is the beauty of a brine, just flavor from the inside out and keeping everything moist and delicious. So now all I have to do is dissolve this together. And I'm just using cold water, so it takes a minute, it takes a little patience to make sure everything is mixed in. Okay, that's pretty well mixed in. And here I just have a little bit of thyme. It's actually kind of old and sad, but it's gonna work for this. So I dump that in. And I have 3 cloves of garlic here. Just smashing them and putting them in. And this is a teaspoon of black pepper. So I just mixed all this together. And if you don't have a bucket like this, you can use a resealable bag that fits your turkey breast. Now all I have to do is have him go for a swim. So I put him breast side down into this mixture. Make sure those garlic cloves are in the water. Make sure the thyme is submerged in the water. And then I just put the lid on, and this is going into the fridge. It is about 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna start cooking this around 5 o'clock. You can just start it in the morning and throw it in the oven in the evening, and it's great. And I will be back after, I finish my day to make dinner. Isn't everybody already thinking about what to make for dinner when they wake up? I mean, it's just the age-old question, what are we having for dinner? So I just got it started. Okay, I'm back. It's the end of my day. And actually, my day went longer than I thought it would. So it is 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. And so we're eating dinner a little bit late tonight, but I'm gonna continue on with my turkey breast. So let's see what happened to it. Look, there it is. It's sitting in there all day. And that's how it looks like inside. Okay, and I'm just pulling it out. I'm just using my hands. So here is my turkey breast all brined. I'm gonna get this thing into the oven lickety split. I'm gonna pour out that brine. I don't need to keep it. So I'm just gonna dry this a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the turkey breast in the pan, and I'm gonna squeeze this lemon on the underside. And you know what? We're not gonna roast any potatoes or vegetables or anything like that in here with this turkey because the juice that comes out of this is gonna be really salty. So it's gonna be too salty for any vegetables to be cooked with it. So I'm gonna be making some roasted potatoes, but I'm gonna do them in a separate pan. And then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna stick this lemon right underneath there, like that, right like that. And then I have some more of this sort of sad thyme that I had this morning. I'm gonna stick that underneath as well because, aromatics are a good thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it one more pat dry on the top because I want it to be pretty dry. And then what I'm gonna do is, I could measure this, but it's gonna be like a teaspoon of olive oil, and I'm just gonna put the littlest bit of olive oil on top. Just give it a rub. Just rub it in. If you can see it, I'm just giving it its glow up. And because this was brined, it doesn't need anything else. Now I am ready to just put this in my oven, and this is going into the oven at 350 degrees. I'm gonna take it out when it's at about 160 degrees with the thermometer. Then I'm gonna cover it and let it rest. I can hear my turkey in there sort of sizzling. So I checked it out, and it is, you know, pretty brown on the top, but I know it's not cooked. So you see how it's like very, very brown on the top right there? I don't want that to burn. So this is my trick. I make a little patchwork of tinfoil. And I want the rest of it to brown, but I just don't want that part to brown. So I'm just gonna take a piece off that's like about the size of that little brown part, put it right on top. That's it. I'm going back into the oven. Okay, I'm checking my turkey again. Check this out. Look at how brown it is now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks so good, and it smells really good too. It smells so, so good. Look at how brown it is now. Oh yeah. But I can't be sure by looking at it if it's cooked. So, thickest part of the breast, and that is reading 136. I want 160. I'm gonna just cover it a lot more because it's getting pretty brown, and now I just really want it to cook. So back in the oven. Okay, let's check my turkey breast. Just pulled it out of the oven. Ooh, look at that beautiful turkey breast, so nice. Okay, let's take its temperature. That's 160, that's exactly what I want. I'm so excited, it looks so good to me. So now I have to let this rest. This 4-pound turkey breast took an hour and a half. So dinner is definitely a little later than I was hoping for, but still better any day than ordering Uber Eats or going to a restaurant, so I'm not mad at it. Look at my turkey breast, look at it. So good, so good. Oh my gosh, so excited. So this is how I carve my turkey breast. Everybody does it different, but this is how I do mine. And then we'll be able to see it. It smells really good, and it just smells like a nice roasted turkey breast. So I go straight down next to the bone. That's how I do it. Straight down next to the bone. And then I go in this way and I pull it off all in one piece, like that. Look at how juicy. Look, can you see how juicy this turkey is? It is totally juicy. In fact, so juicy. We have to try it. I'm gonna just try it right now. Because, you know, listen, everybody who makes turkey knows that whoever made the turkey's in the kitchen eating the turkey before everybody gets turkey, so. Oh my gosh. It's moist, it's seasoned, it tastes like fresh turkey. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And you can really taste, you know, how the lemon really brightened it up and how the thyme flavored it from the, you know, from the underneath. It definitely worked. So then what I do is I make slices this way, because that's how I like my turkey breast, just like that. You know, I got that into the fridge this morning and then into the oven. The longest thing I had to do was wait for it to cook. And this is like all we're gonna need for dinner tonight. And then after dinner, I'm going to carve the rest and we will have leftovers. You don't need to wait for Thanksgiving to have roast turkey. You really don't.